welcome to another live podcast where we teach you the organic approach to making money online. How is everybody doing? I see you guys popping in. And I know you see this lovely queen, and we're going to get to her in a second. But as you are jumping on, let us know where you're tuning in from. Yes, say hello, put some hearts, some high fives. Let us know that you are ready because you are in for a treat tonight. But before we get started, I want to give a shout out to those of you that are watching us on LinkedIn, on YouTube, and our Facebook group, on our Facebook page. Hello, hello, hello. We appreciate you that you come every Tuesday to come and hang out with us. So as you can see, Takiza's not here with us. He had an emergency. So we're just going to say a quick prayer for her, family emergency, and we just pray that everything works out. The show must go on, though. And so we are here. So, just a little housekeeping. Take a few seconds to share this broadcast because, like I said, what you're about to hear is going to be amazing. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button. I think it's around here somewhere. All right. And as you can see, our website is going across the bottom. So when this is over, make sure you head over there so you can see everything that we're about and what we have to offer. We have digital products and we also have a coaching package there for anyone that's interested in any coaching. Okay? So, guys, it's about that time to get it crack a lacking. So, this beautiful queen that is sitting before us is Coach Chante Amber Kelly. So, before she gets to share who she is, I have to read this amazing bio. We got to introduce her right, y'all. Because I already told you, we tell you all the time, we bring you nothing but the best. So make sure that you have something to write with because you will want to take some notes. Also, before I say hi, let me say hi to Vicky. What's going on? I see a few others that's saying Facebook users. So make sure there's a link at the top. Make sure you click that link so that you can give StreamYard and Facebook permission to interact so we can showcase your name just like Victoria is here. All right? And I'm going to say hi. Who that is from? Oh, from Ireland. I think I know who that is. All right. Hello, what's going on? Let's go. That's right. I see the high five. That's right, y'all. So now we are ready to rock and roll. All right. So who is this beautiful sister sitting right here? Coach Chante. That's who she is. Boss it up, Kelly, y'all. And you see that she has it there on her on the bottom here. Oh, it doesn't show now. It shows before. But anyway, she is a happy wife. She is a fur baby mom, and she just got that fur baby too, and she's enjoying that fur baby. She has an amazing personality. That's why we split, because I only hang out with the cool people. She has a great sense of humor and desires to help people achieve excellence, y'all. She has 30 years plus of experience as a successful entrepreneur. She's called the boss lady because she helps everybody boss up and win. Coach Kelly is a domestic violence and triple bypass heart surgery survivor who turns her lemons into lemonade. Wow, we want to hear a little bit more about that. Mrs. Kelly is a highly respected, globally acclaimed online business development wealth building coach. This what we need, y'all, right? She is a documented six-figure earner. She's a 10-year law of attraction motivational speaker. She motivates me every day, y'all. She has spoken on stages across the globe. Now, check this out, y'all. She's a U.S. Navy veteran. I would have never known that. Who served her country with honors. She has 7 years of experience as a business development, business scaling coach, and 7 years of experience as a social media marketing master trainer. Ooh, loving that. And last but not least, y'all, she is a practicing Christian evangelist and a licensed ordained preacher of the gospel of Jesus Christ.
Amen.
Now, that is the icing on the cake, y'all. So, so sit back because you are in for a treat. So, I bring to you, ladies and gentlemen, Coach Chante Amber Kelly, known as the Boss It Up Queen. Yes, y'all.
Wow, 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 wow. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my beautiful sister. What an amazing, amazing introduction. You did it with such zeal. I love the zeal. I listen to that sometimes and I have to pinch myself like, wow, I done did a lot of these. I'm old. One of these. I done been out here a long time to do a lot of. Well, anyway, first giving honor to God, who's definitely the head of my life. Giving honor to my husband, who I know is going to be watching this as a replay. Love you, my Boaz. And definitely giving honor to you and all of your hardworking people. Beautiful Daria, my sister in Christ, my mentee, my soon to be multi 7-figure earner under my wing. It's going down. We are predicting it. We are manifesting. And I am so, so happy to be here. Thank you all for letting me in your living rooms, on your cell phones, on your computers. I pray that I give you some value tonight to uplift your spirits and let you know how amazing you are when you walk in your gift and in your blessings. Thank you, thank you, thank you for having me. I'm so honored and I'm so humbled.
Oh, yes, you are welcome. You are welcome. So, we're about to get this party started with question number one. So, Shante, can you tell us or share with us the journey that led you to the online industry in the moment you knew that it was the right path for you?
Wow, wow, wow. Woo, okay, let's go back to regular business building, regular working as a W-2 worker and all of that great. I didn't have a life. I had a great career and all of that great stuff. I worked in the medical field and I also worked in the banking field, the financial field, and in the teaching field. Those were my main things. I love to teach people about making money and how
Oh,
to stay healthy, right? Because you can have all the money in the world, but if you're poor in health, hey, how you doing? If you're poor in health, then you know what I'm saying, type of thing. Yeah, exactly. It's like almost a waste of time to have that money. So all seriousness and all jokes aside, I came to online so that I could have a life, right? I came to online because it was the hustle and bustle, seeing someone else, family out there going to great schools, traveling all over the world to Europe, and they're pulling up in all kind of expensive cars, and I'm all like, oh, I did that because I worked for them, right? And I was consistently trading my time for money. I didn't understand my worth. The moment that I started understanding my worth, I started feeling a little bit uncomfortable, like my mama birdie was stirring up the nest with sticky stuff instead of fluffy stuff. Right? When I first got out there, I was just happy that I had a job. I went to school, got my little degree in business and finance and education. I had like a double, kind of triple major type of a thing. I wanted to teach people about financial wellness. I wanted to show people how to not get caught up in the lie of going to school, right, for what, 12 years,
mhm.
working for 40 and thinking you're going to retire. And right, very few people do that today, right? So once I got bit by that bug of entrepreneurship working with my grandmother, when I used to go, my mother used to send me home. I'm in Ohio now, but my grandmother, my mother, I can talk. My mother used to send me home for holidays and summers to my grandmother, where I was originally born in Gary, Indiana. Louisiana, where a lot of my family is still at, and in Chicago. So when she would send me home, my grandmother was an entrepreneur, and a lot of my aunties and uncles had their own businesses and everything. So I kind of grew up in that. But my mother was in the medical field. My father was in business and transportation, being managers and stuff with bus companies and stuff like that. So I kind of couldn't help myself but to kind of grow up to be like a little boss, a little bit one, a little bit. And anyway, I seen that I was making great money, but I didn't have a life, to make a long story short. And when I got introduced to online marketing, and here it is, I got introduced first to network marketing in Avon and Amway and stuff like that with my grandma going there with the summers, right? I was like 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 years old, and I used to be able to come home and pay for my own school clothes and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, this is a good deal. But I had other people in my ear, my mom, my father, no, you're going to college, you're going to do this, you're going to do that. We want you to be a doctor. It's always, she going to be a doctor, she going to be a doctor. And I tried. And I switched my major real quick when I passed out at the autopsy. When I said maybe this is not my field to
I'm
study,
telling
because I passed. I threw up first, and then I passed out. Look at
you.
that. I said, I don't think this is what I want to do. That'll be kind of embarrassing to be cutting on somebody and puking. Yeah, okay, I don't want to gross nobody out. But
Yeah,
anywho, to make I said, no, that's not what I want to do, right?
yeah,
So then
not it.
I went to a network marketing event for it. I
Mhm.
won't mention the name of the company, but they still out here booming today at health and wellness. But since I was in the medical field, hello, bell kind of went off, and I said, I don't have to look at autopsies and cutting folks and all kind of stuff. Then maybe I could do this, but still helping people to understand the importance of having good health. Okay, so I did that, and I'm telling you, the first 10K that I
Mm.
made, I was hooked. I'm telling you, from that point on, and I said, wow, only thing I'm doing is blessing people with healthy things to help them to have, a healthier life and quality of life. And I'm making all this money, and all I'm doing is sharing my testimony because I was a product of the product first. We'll talk about that later. You always talk about that as well, Daria, being a product of the product. That way you don't have to sell anything. You just tell your story, and they see your before and after, and they like, how do I buy that? And that was it. And I'm telling you, and I was able to share my story with a lot of people because I had some health issues coming up and eczema, different things like that. And, I got rid of all of that. I lost weight and, so it was just one of those things. And I'm telling you, then I started seeing people not making as much money as they used to and doing a lot of home parties and hotel events and all of that. And I was like, I didn't have a life then either. So it's like I'm still making good money. I'm working in an industry where I'm not punching the clock. I could make as much money as I want, but I was married to my network marketing company, right? Because I'm either at a home meeting or I'm training someone or I'm doing an international convention. I'm on the stage with my team. It was fun. Don't get me wrong. I love the cars, the trips, and all of that, and all those things, building teams, and all. It was great. But I didn't have a life. So here we go again. So then I happened to go on a fast. Me and my husband. We said we want to start something on our own, and we want to
Mm.
bless people with the knowledge that we have and the truth about what it really takes to grow businesses out here. But then all of a sudden I started seeing the online people were making way more money, had way more time freedom, and that's when I started investigating and watching people that's making millions and millions of dollars and from the comfort of their homes. And I automation, all this kind of stuff started rolling in, and that's how Boss It Up got birthed. Our company, Boss It Up. That's how it got
Wow.
birthed. Where I took all of that experience of building
Yeah.
teams and helping people with health and wellness products and different things like that and making the money and understanding all that. And I said, you know what, I want to start teaching people how to do that. So I came online first, and when I made my first six figures, which was just barely a little bit over, I want to say 3 years ago, right, about 3 years ago, and from that point on, I said, okay, now I won't be faking phony, because now not only have I made $1 million or so offline, now I would have made six figures online. I think I know what I'm doing, and that's how
Right.
everything came about.
Wow, I really admire your zest to help, your zeal to help people, because the more people you help, and the more people that you help give a solution to,
Yes.
the more you're blessed.
Amen.
You know,
Amen.
and you're a selfish individual, so it just goes hand in hand. That's wonderful.
Yes,
Wow,
ma'am.
I like that. I like that.
So that's how it happened.
Wow. Okay. So in your 7 years as a business development scaling coach, what common struggles do entrepreneurs face, and how do you guide them to overcome those obstacles?
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. First and foremost, mindset. When you're building businesses, whether it's online or offline, you're your own boss. You have to have a lot of discipline, a lot of, putting stuff on the back burner, understanding, being organized helps you to be harmonized so you can monetize. I teach this all the time. I have about 20 different classes that touch everything from mindset to organizational skills to who is your perfect client, how are you supposed to reach out to them. But you got to get you right first. First of all, you got to make sure that you're in the right industry. So one, mindset is messed up. They don't understand. It's different when you own it. Or if you're representing another company, you have to make sure that your mindset is right to represent another company. You got to look at their compliance, make sure that you're right, you're not in violation of anything. You got to understand that when we all win. You're going to have an upline and all of those type of things. So first and foremost, when you tell me the industry you're in and you're trying to grow, I talk about the type of mindset that you're supposed to have. That's one. A lot of people are disorganized. And understand, you can Google this if you don't believe me. 97% of people fail, Sister Daria. And you know this for a fact because I believe you got my book too. So 97% of people fail when they are disorganized in the three top places. So that's the second thing. So I teach a mindset first. That's usually an issue, and they're all over the place, right? They got something called shiny object syndrome. Come on now, where they jumping from business to business to business, so they can't build no like and trust following because one week you're selling this, next month you're selling that, next month, right? And you're selling. That's another thing we'll talk about. Instead of just sharing, you're selling and recruiting, and people hate that, right? So there you go. But yeah, so mindset and then organization. A lot of people are disorganized. They are disorganized within themselves. They got stinking thinking, limited beliefs. They got too much going on. They don't know what to do first, second, and third. They're taking things on their plate that they shouldn't take on at certain stages of growing a business. Growing a business is just like flying a plane. You burn the most fuel on the takeoff. So if you're not organized with what you're doing, you're gonna burn up all your fuel, and guess what? Before you even get off the landing pad, you crashing. And this is what happens. It gets people infected with that virus of shiny object syndrome, right? Where, oh, that didn't work, let me move on to this. Oh, that didn't work, let me move on to that. And got 9 million businesses and not making a minimum of $1,000 in each one of them. What's wrong with this picture? Right? So the struggle is real when it comes to having the right mindset. The struggle is that you are the business owner, and it's really sad, and I know you noticed that people put more love and loyalty in a job, and I'm not talking about nobody because I had a job for years, but a job that they'll put into their own financial future, their own stuff,
Yes. Yes.
right? So then when they get home from work or they finish doing whatever, now they tired. They can't do this. They can't do that. So that's what a mindset has to change, right? So a person thinketh, so shall they be, right? So if you don't have a plan, what you're doing, you're planning to fail. Because if you're right, if you're planning to fail, exactly. So I show people how to organize their lifestyle so that
Hmm.
they can be able to fit in building their own empire. Majority of
Yep.
people don't know how to do that. So over 97% of people fail because they're disorganized within themselves,
Hmm.
right? So a person thinketh within their environment. They taking on too much. They're not organized. They don't understand. They got to remove toxic people, places, and things when you're trying to build. Shh. Stop telling everybody your business. Hush up. Shh. Everybody not your friend. People out there throwing darts and spit. Shh. Okay, just don't, you don't have to talk the talk. You just walk the walk, because when you're walking the walk, you're too busy talking. Listen, you're not busy talking, I should say, because you're too busy
Right.
walking. I'm gonna say that one more time. We do not want to just be out here talking the talk. We want to walk the walk. Because when you're walking the walk, you're too busy walking. You don't have time for talking. You just want to show people. So this is where we mess up on a lot of times. So I show people how to how to hush, how to quit talking so much. Everything is not meant to be on social media. Everybody is not your friend. So those are the three major struggles that I see. People's mindset is not right. They need a
Hmm.
coach to really guide them in the right direction on what they should be thinking about, what they should be focusing on, right? How they should be conducting themselves so that they can get that know, like, and trust factor so that they can end up being the hunted instead of the hunter. Then they need to get organized, because when you're organized, you're harmonized and you can monetize. Then they need to know
Right
how to
now. I like that.
they need to know how to right, and only tell people who you know is really down for you when you're trying to start a business, whether it's an online business or it's your own products or services or somebody else. If you're in a network marketing company, please, because you got so many people out here that's envious and jealous of you. You would be surprised if they could, somebody, these people could wear something across their head to show you the real. They all in your face, whoop whooping up, but let you make $5 more than them. Oh, you still in
Right.
that little scam thing? That's a scam. All that
Hmm.
silly stuff. Trying to talk down to you and all of that. So those are the three major struggles. So when anybody joins any of my Boss It Up programs, that's the very first thing that I combat and give you boxing gloves. So you can box that negativity out your life, right? And remove them toxic people, places, and things. Amen?
Absolutely. That is so important. Mindset, I didn't think it was important. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. When I got started with this thing, I didn't think it was important. And if you notice, most programs start out with the mindset because you got to get your mind, wrap your mind around what you're doing. You have to. Before I can show
Exactly.
you the how to, you have to be equipped to be able to receive it. And that's where the mindset comes in at. So
Amen.
that is like one of the biggest
Sister
problems
Daria,
that
can I give this example? Because I'm one of them people. I love visual effects. Most human beings learn by visualization, right? I want everybody to visualize right now. This is where people mess up and not being able to make 6 or 7 figures. A brag about amount of money. And here's the thing. Let me first say this before I go there. Before I do the visualization, I want everybody to actually visualize and see, look into your bank account right now. If your bank
mhm,
account is connected, which you missed, some of y'all got several, but whatever bank account is connected to your business, if it's not where you want it to be, if you're ashamed of it, if it's not up to par, you got to ask yourself, why am I not blessing enough people? Because that's what our bank accounts represent. It's not for us to brag or boast to act like we're better than anybody. It's not about that. It's about how many people are we blessing. And if you're not bossed up in those three major areas that I talked about earlier, you are not going to reach the people that really need you. And there's people out there that are going to go by the wayside and not have the quality of life that they need because you are not getting in front of them, because you are not bossed up in these areas, right? And we'll talk about some other areas later. Boom. So I want you to visualize that. If you're not happy, don't blame your upline. Don't blame your this. Don't blame that. Look in the mirror and say, what am I missing? What am I
right.
not doing? Because obviously I'm not blessing enough people. I wake up in the morning, God, who can I bless today? Who can I bless? Oh, God, help me. Oh, I'm so excited about how many people I'm going to bless today. Not how much money I'm going to make. I got to make all this money. It's not, that's just like a side effect. Making 6 and 7 and 8 figures is just a side effect of you blessing people because you bossed up in that area and how to get what you got out to them to bless them. So the next visualization, I just want everybody to really visualize if you had all the money that you ever could even think about having. You had all the money that you need. All your bills is paid. Think about how I want everybody to really internalize that and feel how that would change your life, how that would enhance you, how that would bless you if you did not have to worry about money. The reason why we get into business in the first place, right, unless it's a 501c3 or whatever, is to make money. Right, right,
Right.
right, right. We got LLCs and right, it's to make money. So again, when we are not bossed up in these certain areas, there's no way that we can make the money that we need to make. And I just want you guys to visualize. Visualization is so powerful because if you can't see it, you can't achieve it. If you don't feel
Right.
it, you're not gonna go after it. Right? Pain and is a good thing in certain ways. So when I wasn't making the money I wanted to make, when I wasn't getting the clients running after me, I had to always run after them. I was the hunter instead of being a huntee, right? It was tiresome. And this is why, again, we get infected, going back to that original, that shiny object syndrome. We'll
Right.
just jump from one thing to another instead of getting ourselves together because guess what? We take ourselves into every business that we start. And if ourselves is not bossed up in these major areas, we're going to another failure, another failure, another failure. I hope I answered the question. If I didn't, ask it
You
again.
sure did. And what I really love is the fact that I love the question that you ask every morning. Who am I going to bless today? Or
Yes,
how
yes.
many people am I going to bless today? It's definitely another way of looking at it, and it's definitely a way of manifesting as
Yes.
opposed to going out there trying to, find someone or get someone. Totally different mindset.
Totally. It's all, yeah. So a person thinking, so shall they be. And it's like trying to
Yeah.
take a 12 when you're not bossed up and you're trying to reach a certain audience and you don't have the mindset, the organizational skills, the marketing, all of these, the timing, the customer service, all of these things. It's like trying to take a 12-ounce glass of water and pour it into a 6-ounce glass. What's going to
Mm.
happen? Right? It's going
Yeah.
to overflow. Exactly. I
Right.
want y'all to visualize that. This is what happens spillover in a bad way, right? Where you're
Right.
missing clients, missing customers, missing business partners, just spilling over. They just go, well, where they at? Why is all these other people can sign up people, but I can't, and so on and so forth. And it is a formula behind being a very successful team builder and a very successful seller of a product. Right?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, this leads into my next question.
Okay.
So, social media attraction marketing is a rapidly evolving field, as we both know, right? So, as a master trainer, what are some of the cerebral strategies you teach for captivating an audience online?
I love that question. You got to know who your perfect target audience is. Just because you sell weight loss products doesn't mean that everybody that's got a weight problem is your perfect customer.
Right.
Some people happy being fluffy. Leave them alone. They man loving their fluffiness. Hello? Right? Right? Some people, yes, y'all know what I'm saying? Some people is not getting ready to put down their cheesecake and their chicken wings. Leave them alone until they ready. You got to know who your perfect target audience is. And you got to understand what time to post on social media. When you're in certain industries, there are certain peak times. You got to know who, again, where your perfect target audience is, right? You got to make sure you don't have a bunch of friends on your contact list that's seeing everything you put out there because Uncle Al and Auntie Alice, I call them the algorithms, right? Uncle Al, they don't like that, right? You don't need 5,000 friends unless you market into all 5,000 of them friends and some kind of that they need what you have. Think about it like this, everybody. Mark Zuckerberg and them are not some of the richest, youngest, rich people, and you know what I'm saying? And his team are not some of the youngest, richest people on earth, literally, for no reason. They understand about who's a bugaboo and who is an asset to their site. So think about
Right.
this. If you're posting stuff out there at the wrong time, to the
Mm,
wrong people, in the
mm,
wrong way, right, right,
mm.
right, right, right. You looking like a bugaboo because nobody is commenting really. Nobody is saying sign me up. Them little algorithms they pick up everything. When somebody says how, oh, you get points. I teach this in my algorithm class. It blows people's minds. They're like, oh my God, that's why nobody is coming on this one. But I could put a picture of my grandbaby and a puppy on there, and I get all kind of people. I can say everybody wish my daughter happy birthday, and I get all kind of. I even show you how to pick some leads out of that too. But anyway, it's better though, right, to have a contact list on your social media sites that actually want what you have. And you put things out there in a way that those are the main people that'll reach out. And another thing I have to tell people is do a pump and dump on your Facebook friends list. And what that means is removing dead weight. People you know you don't talk to, they don't want what you have, they done turned you down. Some people you just done accepted their friend request just because or whatever. That's one thing, right? And go to some like-minded groups. And I teach you, I have a class to show you how to enter groups, right, that are like-minded and how to connect and get the know, like, and trust factor with perfect strangers. And those are the ones, though, that you would want. Think about the logic behind that, right? Those are the ones that you would want. If you're in health and wellness, you want to join health and wellness companies, right? I mean, groups. If you're in the financial industry, crypto, trading, whatever, forex, then join some of those groups. And it's a special way that you join them, so you're not spamming. You stand out in the crowd. You don't look like everybody else, right? And you come in like, shoot, popping your collar, and they like, well, you been all my life, Daria. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even know you. And you may be offering the same thing that someone else is offering, but because you came to boss it up the way I teach, they gonna be like, man, I'm gonna get. I just had a person they do it all the time. I just had a person sign up with me in a program, but 20 other people had told him about it months ago, weeks ago, and he said, Chante, but because you came to me in such a loving, transparent, cold-blooded way, I'm gonna sign up with you. And he came in for $5,000. I was like, oh wait, that attraction marketing. It's not called repel marketing. It's called attraction. So we
Yeah.
got all these friends on our list and we putting stuff out there and majority of them don't even want to see it. So I teach people that you can actually put label everybody you accept as a friend, or even if they're already a friend, right? You can actually put them in categories.
Mm.
Yes, you can go on your friends list. You can type in business minded people, crypto people, dog loving people, whatever that will accommodate what you're selling. And you put them in categories, right? So when you actually hit that send button on your post at the specific time of day that I tell you to do it, it's according to what industry you're in and what time. Yes, there are special days too that you get more engagement than you do on other days, right? You need to know that. That's where the coach comes in, right? And then when you hit that post button, guess what? Only those people, because they ask you, post it to who? Who you want to see this? The public, your friends, whatever. Just like you see that, you can set up your own labels, right? So when you put something out there about dogs or whatever, or health and wellness products, only those people is you're gonna hit that button. So only those group of people that see it, and guess what? Now your algorithm points is going up. You got more of the right eyes on what you're
Mm.
doing. It's all about isn't it, sister? It's all about the algorithms.
Mm.
I'm telling you, when you get Uncle Al and Auntie Alice on your side, I'm telling you, it's the difference between you putting a post out there and hearing crickets, then you putting a post out there like Miss Kelly or Daria do sometimes, and whoop, 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 whoop. You got people on there interested. How do I get started? I know y'all done seen them posts. And you be like, well, what they got that I don't got, right? They understand the algorithms. 9 times out of 10, they got a coach. They posting the right. They know exactly who their target audience is. Guess what? I got a class that literally shows you. It gives us a breakdown, a PDF, and it's a checkoff list, right? And now you're gonna know if it's a male or a female, what age they are, where they live, what their pain spots are, and you gotta also, I'm gonna end with this. You also gotta know how does your product, your service, or your opportunity bless people. You need to
Right.
write that down forensically, boo boo. For real, you need to know every single. The more you know, the more you will know what to post. If you know that your product can help a person have a better lifestyle, boom. If you know your product or service can help somebody to not have pain in their body no more, boom. If you know that something can help a mama stay home with her baby because she ain't got to go out and work no more, she can do it from home, boom. Those are the type of pictures you want to post out there. The mama with the baby on the lap and she got her little earphones on and she just doing, the baby playing over here and she just doing her little work. I'm going to tell you this. I got to say this, Daria.
All
One of the
right.
most powerful posts that I ever seen was a picture. It was somebody advertising for a home-based business. Okay, who's looking for a home-based business? You saw a little girl with a grown up holding her hand. You didn't see the grown up, but you know it was a grown up holding her hand. She had her teddy bear in the other hand and was crying, right?
Mm-hmm.
And visualize this. Visualize this. That's the little girl back here, and the little school is back there. And in front of the little girl was you could tell was her mom because her mom had a tear coming. She was on the phone on her way to the Uber, had her briefcase with her and everything, and she just shaking her head like this. And you could just tell she was just crying. It was so powerful. And it says, "Do you want to be this mom, leaving your child behind?" And then it had a
Mm.
picture right next to it of a mom sitting in her living room with her fluffy house shoes on, her baby over in the playpen, and she playing with her baby a little bit, and then coming back over there. Boo, can I help you? This is Chante Kelly. Or they had one with a guy. They had three pictures, and they had a guy who was a trainer, and you could see his Zoom screen or whatever, and he training, making his money.
That's
Now
powerful.
that's a
Powerful.
powerful post. And the only way a person knew to put a post out there like that is because they what? They researched the pain spots of their perfect client, their perfect audience, right? And they wrote those things down, and you can create posts. And AI, artificial intelligence, can really help you make
Yeah,
those posts. So all you
absolutely.
got to do is just type stuff in there. Make me up a post that will help single moms stay home. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You can just put stuff out there like that, and they will whoo, whoo, whoo. Artificial intelligence will bring it out for you. So, since the name of our company, Boss It Up Attraction Marketing and Business Automation AI Solutions,
Yeah.
so you can have a life. Yay!
I
So
hope you.
I hope I answered that question. Okay.
Oh, you did more. You did more than that. I hope everybody that you're getting value so far, that you are taking notes because she is bringing it, y'all. She's bringing it. Oh my goodness. You know,
I want y'all to be successful.
right. And a lot of the stuff we talked about. So I want you guys to realize that it's so important. We talked about the avatar. We talked about your target audience, right? We know that there's specific times. So we're just letting you know that this is the real deal here. You know, she didn't know she was going to get that question. None of our interviewees get the questions before we go live. So she had no idea I was going to ask her that.
Nope.
So this just goes to show you this is the industry, y'all. This is the industry. All right. So next question. Ooh, this is good. This is
That no
juicy.
like. I just want to say that no like and trust factor is so important. We are
Mm,
relationship marketers, you guys. People are sick of the
yes.
spammy. They sick of don't nobody like to be recruited. Don't nobody like to be sold to. Remember that. Think about when people in your inbox, hey girl, can you get by this one? I'm one lipstick away from my goal. And they ain't said hi, they ain't said nothing. Right. And that's another thing. I have scripts. I teach people how to reach out to say things back to people, to communicate with people in a way that's non-salesy and non-spammy. That is
Right.
huge. That's huge.
That is, and the beauty of that is you can turn a cold prospect into a warm prospect if you know what to say upon their first approach. Okay, so yes, very much so, and I love your script. Your scripts are boss. That's why you boss the boss of the queen. So
It's a ministry because it's a ministry to me. I don't look at it as a job or a career. If let somebody ask me what my career, and I'm like, okay, I'm an entrepreneur elevation coach. I show people how to turn their passion into profit online. Okay, I got my. You always got to have your 10-second pitch because you don't know.
that's right,
Yes,
absolutely.
I read the book on the 10-second pitch. Okay,
Yes,
but rather than that, look, I'm a human trying to bless another human so that they can bless another human.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love your humility. So let me ask you this. With over 30 years of entrepreneur success, what's the most valuable lesson you have learned about achieving excellence in business?
No excuses.
Mm,
Unless you on your deathbed. No excuses. People out here, we got enough mediocre. regular, basic folks. We got enough. Remember, most human beings only use about 9 to 11% of their brain. What we doing with all the rest of it?
Hmm.
Okay, you have the option to tap into that other side by wanting to bless more people. I'm telling you, I can't say that enough. We say that we
Yeah.
love, we want to this, we want to help people, we want to whatever, but we won't get a coach. We won't get bossed up. We won't do the thing. We won't be consistent. Consistency. Being organized, knowing that do not build your business willy nilly. I'm telling you right now, I got a saying, and Daria done heard me say this before. If you treat your business like a punk, listen to me carefully, it's going to pay you like a punk.
That's
But if you
that's
treat it like it's a blessing, it's going to pay you in a blessed way. Can I get a witness right there? Yes, that's why you have to have consistency. You have to have an organized plan. You have to build your business every day. You again knowing who your perfect target audience is, making sure you know what your product, service, or opportunity, how it blesses people, and your whole everything should be encompassed around your perfect audience's radio station. You got to turn. We have to turn our radio stations off. What's in it for us? What's that? What's in it? WII for us, right? We got to turn on our perfect target audience radio station. WIIFT. Write that down. No takers or money makers. WIIFT. What's in it for them? What's in it for them? Right? You can't come from your aspect. You got to come from your perfect target audience. That's why it all goes back again. It all fits in like a puzzle. You trying to put a puzzle together when you're trying to build a successful business, blessing a lot of people, making a lot of money. Again, you're putting a puzzle together when you're trying to build a successful business and bless a lot of people and make a lot of money. If those are not your goals, you shouldn't be in business. You should be a W-2 worker. And I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings or waiting on the government check, because it makes it hard for us, for those that are lazy marketers, lazy business builders. Come on now, they're putting stuff out there on social media, don't even make sense, all this kind of stuff. They're bad mouthing the uplines and all this. Look, baby, your upline didn't sign that contract, you did. Right? You got Google, you got YouTube. They are your friends. You don't wait for your upline to help you with this, that, and the other. You don't wait for somebody to give you a handout. You need a hand up so somebody can boss you up. This is why I never train a person by giving them a fish. I always teach them how to fish in that industry. I'm a true to it coach. A true to it coach just wants your money maybe once or twice, and that's it. And they cutting you loose. That's why I have high ticket.
I know
Ain't
that's
that right? I get that money once or twice, 2 or 3 customers a week. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Type of a thing. It's simply because of the fact I know that I'm not trading my time. I'm trading my experience and my value and my proof. Right? That we blessed over close to 1,000 people all over the world. It's all over the internet. I don't have to brag or boast or anything, any of those types of things. So that's it right there. That's it right there, Daria. Did I answer the
yeah,
question, or did I go off on the
yes,
tangent?
yes. I love it. I love it. What's in it for them?
What's
It's
in it
not
for them?
about
We have to. We have to turn our radio stations off, and you got to be consistent. You got to have a game plan. And today, because there's so much scams out there, so many people hurting people online, everybody's scared. They about to cut somebody if they lose more money on some BTC or something. It's too much. So when you come to people, you got to come with a clean hands. You got to come with a clean heart. You got to have a clean slate. You can't bring your past stuff in there. You got to look at it from their point of view, that they've been hurt and mistreated and lied to 9 times out of 10. Things ain't working for them. So what is it going to be different about you, Daria, or whoever is watching us? What's going to make people say you're the one? What makes me wake up every morning, Miss Kelly wake up every morning, and I got 100 people in my inboxes, from my emails to my text messages to my Facebook page to my Instagram and LinkedIn, saying, I didn't seen this before, but I want to join with you. I didn't seen that before, but nobody really helped me. They signed me up and left me naked like a jaybird in the wood. They just threw a link in my inbox and didn't even try to say hi, nothing. They didn't even ask me when if I had uninterrupted time to look at it or nothing. They just threw it at me. Now we playing the chase game and all of that. And yeah, now you being a bugaboo. You feeling some kind of way, the prospect feeling some kind of way. Now I don't never, I told Daria this, don't you ever send a link out to nobody, no video, no nothing. Out of
Right.
respect and professional courtesy, you ask them, when would you have some uninterrupted time to take a serious, no obligated look? Look at all those words that's in there. They
Oh
flow
yeah.
all together.
Write that down, y'all.
You're
Write
working
that down.
smart. I'm telling you, when would you have some uninterrupted time to take a serious, no obligated look? That way they not cooking dinner, driving, multitasking.
Right.
You see, and you said no obligation, so they not feeling pushed or coerced into anything. They're comfortable. They tell you the time, Tuesday at 7 o'clock. And if you don't have the time that they tell you, that's why I said, can you give me a couple of different days and times that you got some uninterrupted time to take a look at this blessing, a serious look at this blessing, right? And then they'll get, if I'm not available, if I know that at that time I put it on my phone, but I know I'm busy. I always put stuff on your alarm, set several of them, so you're sending it to them at that particular time because they told you that's when they gonna have
And there it
uninterrupted
is.
time to take a serious look. We got
Mm-hmm.
to boss up. We got to put our big girl and big boy draws on and quit playing like playing with these companies and these businesses again like they a punk because they gonna treat you like a punk. Again,
That's
what's in
it.
it for them? WIIFT. And is it going to be easy? Ooh, and I also told Daria this one the other day. I say, do you know the way that you bring somebody in or approach somebody, like pique the interest of somebody? The way you do it is a big huge if they going to join or not. Because if you want organized and all over the place with it and chasing them down and you didn't set up an appointment and all that, they're going to be like, oh, no, I ain't got time for that. I ain't getting it. And they will end up missing their blessing. So when somebody says no to you, it's your fault. One, you did not screen them right to see if they need what you have. Remember I said everybody that's overweight don't need your weight loss products. You need to be asking specific questions. I got something called the ISP, inspect without being suspect, to see if they're a good prospect. Again, the ISP, inspect, that means you're asking little questions. You're not telling them you got no product or no business or nothing. You're just chopping it up and seeing where their head is at. So then oh, okay, they got in my lane. Ding, 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 ding. Now they done opened up the door for you to say, what if I told you I sell that?
Mhm.
What if
Yep.
I told you
That's what.
I got that opportunity? Come on, Daria. She know. Daria been under my
Yep.
tutelage, and I've been watching her for a long time as well. She done taught me things. I done taught her things. And
Absolutely.
together, me and her are powerful. We are powerful. That's why y'all picking up all this energy and stuff right now. Some of y'all lives is about to change. Just those little golden nuggets I gave you right there, right? Doing the dump and pump. Making sure that you know exactly what your product or service or opportunity does to bless people. Having the right mindset to be organized, right? Be harmonized so you can monetize. Removing toxic people, places, and things. Shh. Stop telling everybody your business. Come on now. Right. So organizing that friends list so everybody and their mama cool. Don't everybody and their mama don't want what you have. I
That's right.
show people how to work smart and not hard. Yes, I show people how to live with me and my loyal followers, and we got about 200,000 now, praise God, all over the world that follows Boss It Up, how to live what me and them call the bossed up 90-10 lifestyle. When God saved my life, you guys, from that heart attack. I had to lay in the bed for about 6 days with a pump keeping me alive. It's all on social media because I wanted to help people. Because of workaholism, not eating right, not exercising like I should. Like I said, I'm a health advocate, and I kind of let it go down, chasing money and all of this stuff. And he showed me. When I asked him, I said, "What do you want me to do?" I had a Hezekiah prayer. Just give me some more time. I didn't ask for money. I didn't ask for none of that. And I'm not saying this to get no hallelujahs and sympathy from y'all. I'm saying it to help save your life in multiple ways. Listen to me very carefully. And I asked him, and he said, I need you to be more obedient to knowing that it's not about the money, it's about blessing people. And the only way you can bless people is that your whole focus is on what's in it for them. So if I don't approach them right, if I don't pique their interest right, if I don't sign them up correctly, if I don't show them how to make the money, if I don't plug them into the trainings and I don't launch these people when they get started and I just leave them naked like a jaybird in the woods and all of this kind of stuff, what am I doing? I'm stopping them from their blessings. So it's my fault when someone says no. Either I did not ISP them correctly to see if they want what I got, and I'm hitting on the wrong person, barking up the wrong tree, right? Or I didn't approach them correctly. Those are the only. I'm sorry, I hate to bust y'all bubble, but every time someone says no to you, it's your fault. Put your big girls and big boys drawers on, because if you knew what your product did, you know exactly what the pain spots of your perfect client is. Come on now. You wouldn't even be you if you knew exactly what questions to ask people before you even told them you had anything. Because what you're inspecting without being suspect to see if they're a good prospect. They have no idea. So if they don't get in your lane, what you do, Daria? Oh, girl, it was nice talking to you, brother. It was gonna have a good day. Keep
Absolutely.
following me. I'm gonna keep following you. They'll never know unless they find it. They'll be like, "Girl, I didn't know you so," because you didn't get in my lane, boo boo. I'm not looking for people. I'm looking for people who looking for me. I'm not thirsty. I got what you need or I don't. Come on now, y'all
Yes.
got to stop being thirsty. Y'all got to stop. It comes
Be
off
not thirsty.
horrible. It comes off. It
Be
comes
not
off in your
thirsty.
text messages, everything. It comes off in your post, everything. Right? It's a beautiful thing when you really understand what me and my company are patenting now called cerebral social attraction marketing. Write it down. You heard it here first.
That's
Cerebral
right.
social attraction marketing. That means you're getting into a person's being. You're showing them that
Yes.
I'm the person you need to talk to because I can alleviate that pain. I can help you make more money. I can help you get more healthier. I can help you get your credit score there. Whatever it is that I have. So we gotta understand again to turn our radio stations off and turn theirs on. What's in it for them? And I'm telling you, you can become the hunted like Chante Kelly, like Chante Bossett Kelly, instead of the hunter. It took me years and years of black in my eye, getting doors slammed in my face. That's a scam. Get rid of me. I'm crushed. I got shiny object syndrome. I'm jumping from, project to project because I'm not making no money. I'm running people away. I'm alienating friends and family. We don't make a list, Daria, do we? We don't make a list of our friends and 100 friends and family no more. We don't do that. There's 3.5 billion consumers on social media every single month. Come
Watch
on,
it.
Daria. Come on,
Right
Daria.
here. Right
The
here.
strangers will treat you better than friends and family any day. Strangers helped me make my first $10,000. Come on now. And from that
That's
point on, my monthly and weekly check just went up and up and up. It's unbelievable. It blew my mind. I made more in one day, literally, because I train in binary options. She knows that as well. I made more, but I still, it's online. I made more in one day, in an hour, than I made in almost a year in some of my other. I'm not exaggerating. In some of my other jobs when I was making like 16,000 a year back in the day. I'm almost 60, so that was good money. 16,
yeah. Back then,
$17,000 a year, right? Exactly.
that
So
was money back
come
then.
on now, so but yeah, making that in one day, a couple of days, a week. That's the name of the game. I have never ever seen anything that can take you from zero to hero or from hero to superhero than work building a business online.
Yes.
Because there's
Yes.
3.5 billion people. And if you got the right coach that can guide you, give you that ammunition, tell you exactly what to do, you can't lose.
I totally agree with you. So it brings us to our last question. And those of
Okay.
you that know how we do our interviews, you already know what the question is. And I already know that Coach Kelly is going to give us a totally different answer because we never get the same answer.
Okay.
All right. So
I'm
here is
ready.
the
I'm ready. Go ahead. Go ahead. Well, I'm sweating up
okay.
under these lights, but go ahead, girl. I got you. Menopause. I love it. No, I don't. Go ahead.
All right.
Go
So here
ahead.
we go. So if you have lost everything today except for your cell phone and your laptop, and you have 30 days to make money, what would you do?
Create, create offers. Create
Mm,
irresistible offers. I would dig deep into what I have experience in, and I do it all the time. I done wrote books on. I done came up with all. I done did a PowerPoint in my halfway in my sleep. I said, you know what? I need $1,100 to do so and so and so. I'm gonna create a $49.99 class, and I'm gonna invite 500 people by using technology, right? Automation, email campaigns, text message. You got to build that list. That list, y'all. You should be consistently building that email and text message list. Text message is even better. They get an 89% more open rate than emails. Emails are still okay. They're still good. I get customers from emails. I got my little, newsletter or whatever. But text message campaigns is the bomb.com. And all you just push a button, woof, 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 it goes out. Hey, look what I'm doing now. And I guess what? These are people that's already bought from me. These are people that already know, like, and trust me. Right? And so, and I know they needs. I know, and I keep my finger on the pulse. So I would create a offer. I would create offers. I'm telling you, because nothing beats blessing people with things that have already blessed you and being able to teach it to
Yes.
them or offer it to them. Every last one of you guys got $1 million business, probably a couple of them offers, I should say, in your repertoire. Every last one of y'all right now know how to do something really, really good, probably better than somebody else know how to do it. And if you
Yep.
again have the right coach to show you how to put it in an offer and how to market it and who to market it to and at what time, just think about that. It's not rocket science. It's really not. But think
Right.
about this. You can Google this if you don't believe me. Only 10% of people are actually online making 6 and 7 figures.
That is
10%.
true.
And 5% of them hire companies like mine to do it for them. They hire people like Daria to do their digital marketing. Yes, yes, they're not doing it by themselves, boo boo. They got a whole team, right?
That's true.
So wouldn't it make sense to invest in yourself and get a true to it entrepreneurial elevation wealth coach that can not only show you exactly all these questions that she just asked. I just gave you little snippets. Right, when
Right.
Daria and her great business partner come on here, they the bomb.com. I'll be watching, I'll be like, ooh, that was good. Ooh, that was a good nugget. Ooh, I hope they picked that up. Let me get some bread so I can sop that one up. The Daria just said, I gotta sop that one up. She be giving some good sauce. And I'm all like, and people just be sitting looking. What is you looking for? You saying that you want to bless people. Get with Daria. Get with Miss Kelly. Let's make it happen for you. You can't just sit there. It does not happen by osmosis, my friends. You have
Right.
to have a true to it coach. So that's what I would do. I would create offers
Wow.
to bless people.
Love it. Love it. And we talked about that. We talked about how to do that, right? How to create lead magnets. We have it.
That's it. Give that dude
We
a
have it, y'all.
freebie funnel. A freebie funnel is your friend. Giving
That's
up
it.
something for free to get them to give up their email and their phone number and all that. Look, 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 look. I want everybody right now to write this down. Write this down. Even if you got to write it down in your spirit. This is so important. It's going to help you, and I pray that it helps you. And I'm going to say my name, but you put your name there. Chante, Chante will no longer be married to the outcome. Married to the
Hmm.
outcome. I, Chante, Shante will be married to the profit producing activities. One more
Yeah.
time. I, Shante, put your name there, write it, will not be married to the outcome. This is where a lot of people mess up. This is why you don't invite certain people because you think they ain't gonna show, they don't want it. The people you think will won't, the people you think won't will. If you know and you done ISP them with a text message or a phone call or whatever, and they got in your lane, boom. And if you kind of know something about them before and you know you got something that'll bless them, stop thinking for other people. Again, I, Shantae, will not be married to the outcome. You cannot think for nobody. You can screen them, but you still can't make a decision. You don't know how much money they got. You don't know. I done had people pay me $10,000 for a program, and I know that I know that they know. They told me a week ago they had just lost their job. Look, where did they come up with 10? People pay for value. Now this girl is living in Mexico. She's all on my YouTube channel, living in Mexico with her 3 kids. That bought her a pineapple farm and doing her travel agency and her accounting, making 6 figures every couple of months. And she went from zero to hero because she she listened to me. And she said, you know what? I'm no pushback. Oh my God, what you're saying makes sense. I'm trying to sell to people don't even want what I got. I'm putting posts out there and letting everybody see it instead of categorizing my friends list. All these little things. It's a lot of people out here is not teaching stuff like this. But this is because it's a ministry to me and Daria. What we do is a ministry. Amen. And we
Amen.
we want to get well done, my good and faithful servant, at the end of our days, because we lived our ministry. We lived our purpose. I believe it was Miles Monroe, Daria, that said it best. God rest his soul. He said, when we do not fulfill our purpose in life and we die before we fulfill it, it's as
Mhm.
if we were murdered. It's
Mm,
as if we were murdered.
mm.
Where is all the books? Where's all the great businesses? Where's all the great ideas? In the graveyard.
In the
Because
grave.
people wouldn't get a coach that's already making millions or hundreds of thousands of dollars that love to teach like me and Daria. We love, this is what we do. We love it. It's a ministry to us. You grab on, honey, grab on and get ready for a great ride. I'm telling you because again, we love what we do. There is nothing like somebody saying, "Oh my God," they get that aha moment and they get their first customer or their 10th
Oh,
customer or the customer comes to them through the funnel and they get an email and be like, "Oh my God,
yes.
I didn't
And
even
we
have to recruit
celebrating
this
with them.
person. They just, yes, the
Celebrating with
power,
them.
the power of attraction marketing and AI is nothing like it.
Yes. Nothing like it. Absolutely nothing. Wow. That was amazing, Coach. Hey, yes. Yes. Tell everybody where they can find you
Okay.
because you are
Okay.
amazing.
Well, my website is www.bossitup.biz. Again, www.bossitup.biz. B-I-Z. Make sure you look around, right? Make sure you click on the About page first. That way you can see me and see what me and my husband are doing and how we blessing people and everything. And then you can click on the other tabs and look at our classes and our services. We have a full line of entrepreneur elevational products and trainings, and we can actually scope a training just for you. If all you are deficient is in this and this and you don't need to hold this, we can literally put together programs just for you to bless you in the areas that you need to be blessed in. My whole goal, and everybody that follows my advice to them and trainings and doing the things I ask them to do. The average person right now, and I got proof of this all over, the average person is averaging about 10, anywhere from 10 to $20,000 a week, not a month, a week. And I got proof of that all over the place, right? So www.bossitup.biz is our website. Please go and like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Boss It Up Enterprises. Again, Boss It Up Enterprises. Click on playlist and then click on shout outs. Again, click on playlist and click on shout outs. Look at all of the little playlists, but that's the main one. That way you can hear the heart, all jokes aside, hear the heart of the people's stories. How Boss It Up has saved their lives in multiple ways. We got a health and wellness program as well. Yes, we have a billionaire binary options boot camp. We teach a person, and Daria's gonna sign up for that one too. Yay, Daria! How to push a red button. She just told me today. I need to learn how to push a red button or a green button and make the $14,000 a day, Miss Kelly. Yo, people is crushing it. Yeah, there. I'm telling you right now, AI, attraction marketing, and binary options trading. I'm telling you right now, $14,000 in one day. On the average, I make about $3,000 a day just on 20 minutes going into the market, pushing it because it's open 24 hours, 7 days a week. So I'm telling you, if you can push a red button or a green button, I can show you how to do that as well. So my dog, a leaf probably went by or something in the outside. Sorry. Oreo, hush. So yes, and so you can reach me there, and I'm on IG. What am I on IG? The Boss Lady. I believe it's the. Oh no, Chante. Chante. Chante, the Boss Lady, and it's LADIE, not LADY. LADY. LADIE.
All
Daria,
right.
I am so excited that you had me on here. I'm so humble. You, my girl. I've been following you for years. We've been
Oh
following
my
each other.
goodness.
You
Yes,
see me
we
go
have.
through the hospital thing, the heart attack, recuperating. They gave me a 15% chance to live. That was 2.5 years ago. I'm thriving and striving. Almost 60 years old, honey. Black don't crack and sweat a little bit because I'm menopause. But it don't crack, baby. Right, Daria? You are the bomb. Anybody that partners with you, anybody need to listen to you that really want to build a successful business online. I'm so excited that you had me here, and I pray I gave all of y'all value. Please give her feedback because she gonna give me feedback. And if y'all need me, I'm here. You can actually text me as well on my business line, 216-714-2784. 216-714-2784. And just say, boss me up. That's all I need to say. You can inbox me on Facebook, Chante Amber Kelly, or go on the website, www.bossitup.com. Either way, right? They say, you can reach me by airplane.
All right then.
Just reach me. Just reach me.
All right,
I want to
everyone.
bless you. I want to bless you. Thank you, Daria.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much for coming. And thank you everyone for coming. And I hope you got value. If you have any questions, you are more than welcome to put questions under this video, and we'll have Coach get back to you. It will be in our groups, it'll be on the YouTube channel. So
Wow.
she will have access to all of that. So on that note, this call is a wrap, and we will see you next week with the fifth part of our series of the organic approach to making money online. So we'll see you next week. Have a blessed evening, and we will see you then.
Boss
Peace
up.
out.